Hey y'all, I'm Boyneski and we're at Indigo Studios and I just did my pole dancing class, which was a level from intro to pole. So it's beginner pole. I just did a class with the owner and it was so beautiful. I had such a good time.
My name's Aline. I identify as an Indigenous queer woman, and we are in Indigo Studios. My baby, putting a lot of love, care, and intention into the space. The studio itself is built on the foundation of uplifting the femme, especially in society where we don't get uplifted as much as we want to, and this idea was born of just creating safe spaces for us to exist, especially as Black, Brown, Indigenous, BIPOC queer people, just finding a sanctuary for us to be. Indigo Studios was founded on that philosophy, and that's what I pride myself in creating safe spaces for women, for femmes, for anyone who identifies and wants to be in tune with their feminine essence.
How did you find out about Indigo Studios?
My friend who works out at my gym Movement, she was like, you've been working out on your back a lot. Like, I feel like you can do pole dancing and it'll like help you with your calisthenics. So I was like, okay, bet. And she recommended me here and I've been here ever since. Yeah.
This is such a specific space. It's women-owned, it's Indigenous, it's queer. How exactly does that also translate into the lessons and the energy of the space?
Yeah, I feel like most times when people think about working out or strength conditioning, it's very stiff, it's very awkward. I feel like sometimes the gym can be awkward, especially for women when they're finding themselves and finding their comfortability in their body. So I really like this environment because it really makes me feel true to myself and true to my character. I really care about films in general, especially POC films, and bringing back to our community. So yeah, I really do love this space. And I love the way it makes me feel when I work out. I don't feel like tired. I feel like energized and like good about myself and my body and the work that I just did.
That's so cool. And you've talked about movement being important to you in general, and wanting to energetically, move different messages through your music and through your mental health. And how does the movement of Indigo flow into that? No pun intended.
Yeah, the movement that Flow does that's a little bit different than the other gym that I was at is that this feels more personal to my career. When I'm working out at the gym, it's like overall physical health, And here I'm really like visualizing myself performing, and not just performing dance, like performing my own songs and incorporating little like sensual dances during my performances. So it really feels nice. And it feels like I'm embodying like this new era of like me. I feel like I've showed the society and community that I could really like get something jumping. I could really like, I've done the mosh pits, it's fun, and I would like to keep doing that. And yet I also want to be able to be versatile in my dances and my performances.
So versatility right now feels like what for you?
It feels like experimenting and embracing the slow. I think a lot, I like to be very fast. Like anything that I do, I like to be very, very fast, get over it very fast, very speed. And I feel like this really helps me. Even when I started pole dancing, my teacher was like, you need to slow down. Like you twisting and you acting like you didn't done this before. And I almost hurt my wrist. So it really makes me like slow down and be present and really feel how my body feels. How like what like each little like movement, Yeah.
And how is that translating sonically into the kind of music that you're making right now, if it is at all?
Yeah, it is definitely. I feel like my passions changed, especially with my music. My passions now are more love and loving myself and giving myself more self-compassion. I think over the years, I felt a lot of guilt for like the behavior and the mistakes that I've made. So my passions back then were just like, how are we going to heal from this? How are we going to let go and stop thinking about the past? So now my passion now is really loving myself and this new era that I'm on. So I'm happy that you guys are seeing like the beginning steps of the rebirth.
What are 3 emotions you'd like people to feel when listening to the music of this era?
I love that. Okay, so one, we have the emotion of yearning. More yearning, whether that is, I would hope for it to be positive. But sometimes with yearning, it's yearning something that we don't have anymore, or something of that sort. But definitely the feeling of yearning and really not being afraid to be vulnerable. The second emotion, and I don't know, I'm just gonna say sensual. Feeling sensual in your body and other people that you love. Third emotion is resilience.
Ooh, okay.
I feel like there's been a lot of roller coasters in my music career, and a lot of, I'm not gonna say step backs, but a lot of like me having to like find new opportunities and new communities and new spaces just because I feel like I've outgrown them. And I think during that time when universe shows me signs that I have to like outgrow certain sounds or certain scenes, I'm kind of like a little scared. But yeah, I still have some resilience. I continue to expand because this is a new community for me. These are new women that I'm around, different dancers, different artists. So.
My name is George Burrow. I'm a professional recording engineer. I've been running this room for like 8 to 10 years now. I've had a couple of different rooms. Yeah, I'm a pro engineer, pro vocalist. I could tell she's great on the mic. I could tell she's uses her energy well. She's got a great singing voice. And yeah, when I saw her on stage too, that was like, yeah, this is an artist.
Yeah, we did do a show.
What show?
We did.
When was this?
They ran it.
So we had a show at the book club.
Okay.
We had booked her. It was a few other acts as well. We really promoted it, and it had a nice turnout.
It was great.
We're looking for more of those.
It was really great.
That was fun.
It was fun.
And was it other like rap or all artists, or it was a showcase of the artists you
It was
worked with?
diverse. It felt
Yeah,
like.
I like to pick like diverse lineups that kind of like sound good with each other. So like rap, rock, hyper pop. I guess you could say like indie pop.
Pop, yeah.
It was cool. It was a good time.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good show.
So you like to use your space here to record with those artists, and then you also give them the platform to perform and stuff like that too. That's incredible.
Yeah. So when I started this, the intention behind this was to provide like audio and video for artists in a way where they can come in here and get their song done professionally, and then have a professional video on the way out. And then on top of that, I have a lot of friends who like to throw shows, and they would always pitch to me, like once a year we would do a show, but now it's kind of picking up to the point where we're doing like 6 to 8 a year.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
incredible. And it's all from artists that you already work with.
And then communities we've met throughout Chicago, like Tomorrow and like a few other collectives and stuff like that. And then we bring out as big of an act as we can, people who are known, people who are popping, and try to mesh them with our people. I just like meshing audiences of artists because then you see they follow each other, and you get to see how that network grows over time.
Yeah. Very first studio session you had. Who remembers it first in best detail?
I remember it.
You remember it?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember the song. What song was it?
Okay.
Okay, what song were you recording, Boyneski?
I was recording Substance. It was my first ever rock song.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I remember
first
that
ever rock song.
I remember it now.
Did you produce it yourself, or were you producing? How did that work?
I produced it. Well, I played some guitar chords on it, but it was never fully mixed, and I needed someone to mix it right. And he was the only one to mix it right.
I'm good at that.
I went to multiple engineers, and I was
Sorry,
like, this is
guys.
not what I'm looking for. And he did it spot on, like quick. And y'all see, he just finished the song like this time. Like, that's what I was looking for. I was like, if I'm going to work with somebody else, it has to be like up to like, the Virgo. And he's a Capricorn, so it works out. Yeah, I guess it does.
I would say best tip I have to do that as an engineer is like, don't make it sound how you kind of want it to sound. Make it sound how you want it to sound. And a lot of people like throughout the day, or like because it's challenging to, or like distractions, maybe make you may be less aggressive to exactly what you want. But I would say be aggressive for like what you want it to sound like, and like really focus in on that and make sure you do it the way you want.
That's the and seeing you in the studio today working together, you perfectly like
fast,
layering.
right?
Yeah, very fast. But you are still able to sprinkle in very specific and particular notes
Yep.
that some producers might try to put themselves into it, but you could tell that you were doing it from a space of, I know this is how you want your song to sound.
There it is. That's a bingo moment.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you are right about that. Like I would never be the type of engineer to like, no, you're gonna do it this way. It's like I want to hear what they're trying to do, and like, oh, I know exactly what that is. Trust me, go this way, and it works like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
But I give them the remote control. I'd be like, here, you could do it like this, or if it doesn't work out, we'll try it another way. So I always make sure that the artist knows like it's their session.
Yeah, it was just very good and organic chemistry and creativity.
Fun.
You could tell. Yeah, even in just how quickly that was. What, 40 minutes?
Yeah,
an hour top?
that's just how it goes. We finished Death of a Shadow took like 3 to 5, like right now. Like we did Death of a Shadow. Remember we did that 4-song back to back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did that in 2 hours, maybe 3.
I like working quick. This way they're not overthinking the takes, and there's a different energy you capture when you're working, and it's just like pop,
It's
pop.
organic.
You're just throwing it on the
Yeah.
canvas as opposed to like overthink. I like to do that type of art because I can always clean it up later and polish it. I want the organic take.
Yeah.
I love the paint references we're getting. That's a very
I didn't even intend to, but you just canvas,
you just throw it at the canvas,
and it looks better. And then like clay,
Yes, clay. That's okay.
Yeah.
If we had paint earlier, now it's clay.
Because this is
all
3D.
Shape it.
It's like 3D when you're working with sound. You have how wide it is, how close it is to you, and then like it's like a sphere of sound you can work with. Oh, you can find me at Georgeboro Music. That's my @ our studio's Instagram is ITS Dream Street. So it's going to be It's Dream Street, and you'll find us. Like I said, we're just really devoted to giving artists the best quality studio recording experience, video experience, and networking experience all in one. And we mean it when we say it. So yeah, that's my @ Georgeboro Music or It's Dream Street. Come tap in with us, and we're great people. We'd love to work with you guys.
Hi, I'm Adele.
And we go way back. And we met years back. From Old Town School of Folk Music.
I heard y'all go way back. Adele, you have to give me the scoop.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So we met when I was in the summer from 7th grade to 8th grade. I think a year or two above me. But we met in summer camp for music school. Music school.
So you're an artist as well?
Yes, I do. I play guitar.
So you both are guitarists. Is that how you all got introduced?
So we started doing some projects together, working with the same group of people and stuff. And I think the first time I introduced myself, we were at the Starbucks by the school.
The Old Town Music School, right?
Yeah, like on Lincoln, in Lincoln Square. I almost said Lincoln Park, but those are two separate places. Very different. And yeah, I was like, hey, I know you. You're in my summer camp. We should be friends. Like, let's get to know each other. What's your name? And yeah, we just started hanging out with the same people and just got closer and closer. And then eventually, everyone kind of did their own thing, like in the middle of high school. And then I find out she goes to the same college, Columbia. Which I transferred after my freshman year. But I am very happy to see that Caitlin is sticking to her music and is still going by the same name that she did when I first knew her. So Boyneski for life.
I have a little bit of a spoiler because Boyneski told us, but tell me about when y'all were doing those Red Hot Chili Pepper guitar covers during the summer camp showcases. Who was teaching who? How were we jamming? I need to set the scene.
Did they let us pick songs? How did that go?
We got to pick our own songs. So we just had free will. So we could pick the weirdest song, the most normal song.
You were just hip in the 7th grade?
Oh, I love RHCP. They're awesome.
So we've talked about Neski's music, obviously. But what's your sound? Like, what is the connective tissue between the two of y'all as artists?
I mean, I mainly focus on like fine art and like physical mediums. Like I mainly do nail art and I make custom press on nails for people. And I also incorporate photography with that. Like I like to, shoot all the people that I design for because I feel like it's just as important to showcase the art and who's wearing it. you know.
That's
And
sweet.
I've dabbled into photography a little more recently, and I play guitar. I love to oil paint, especially abstract.
It's like the heart. And I remember you saying that you all connected over you doing the album nails for her.
Yeah.
So I had been doing press-on nails for myself for a few months, like I'd say like almost a year, and wanted to see if anybody else would be interested, you know, free of charge, just for some like experience and like connections. Yeah. I love getting to meet new people. I love making reconnections with people that I've already known, but you know, haven't hung out with or spoken to in a while. So I posted on my Instagram story. I was like, hey, like I'm doing some customs, blah blah blah. And she responded, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. And then he told me your album was coming out. I was like, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It was just amazing time.
Yeah.
Perfect. It was
It
just
all worked out perfectly.
How has the reconnection been since? I remember you saying that the nails are so incredible for your cover because you didn't just make, you know, the regular press on. Talk us through your process. Like, what did you hear on Death of a Shadow where you're like, boom, I'm going to do this for this nail, this for that nail?
Oh,
what was that like?
So my favorite song off that album, the first song I heard, and to this day my favorite, probably my favorite song you've ever put out there, Release.
Yeah.
So good. That chorus, just I had it on repeat, like especially when I was doing your nails. And I really took inspiration from your album cover, especially like the kind of like aura gradient. That's why I want to do like a pop of light for like the pinky nails. But it was really an inspiration of like red, black, you know, kind of edgy, like that kind of like rock star like aesthetic. But yeah, she told me, you know, creative freedom, and I did what I did what I thought looked best.
I think we want to do more creative projects together.
I really love working with Caitlin.
I think that'd be fun. Yeah.
It brought me back to our Old Town days, and it just like everything, it just was like whoosh. Yeah. It's like, oh my God. Like, yeah, let's do this. We know each other like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like exactly. We've already done so much together in our past that it's very natural.
Okay.
I go by Adele's Artistry on my art Instagram. Main Instagram is just Adele Wallner. On my website, I have a. What's your website? You're right. Sorry. It's my website is also Adele's Artistry. Adele's-artistry.com. There's a custom nail order form if you would like some custom press-ons. If not, I sell jewelry. I do photography and a bunch of other things. So,
and they're all great for real. I'm like,
check it out.
Yeah. And y'all, I'm Boyneski, Boyneski, everywhere, y'all. Yeah. Thanks for watching.